Zipping files with Python. Let's talk about zip file, some functions, and learn more about the PyZip file and zipinfo classes. You've heard of the zip file format. It is a very common archive and compression standard. File too large to mail, zip it and send away. With Python, we have this module zip file. It has all the tools for manipulating zip files, from creating and reading them to writing to, appending to, and listing them out. This module raises these exceptions. The bad zip file with a small f is for compatibility with older versions. And this module has three classes: zip file, PyZip file, and zipinfo. Zip file helps read and write zip files. PyZip file helps create zip archives holding Python libraries. And zipinfo represents information about a member of an archive. It has this function to check whether a file is a valid zip file, and these constants are numeric. The zip file class has the following functions. Close closes an archive file to make sure the records are written. Getinfo gets information about an archive. It gets this as a zipinfo object. InfoList returns a list. This holds one zipinfo object for each member of the archive. And NameList gets us a list of the names of all the members of the archive. Open accesses an archive member as a binary file-like object. It is also a context manager, and we can use it with the with statement. Extract extracts one member of the zip to the current working directory, and extract all extracts everything. Print dir prints an archive's contents to sys.stdout, and set password lets us set a default password to help extract encrypted files. Read gets the bytes from a member of the archive. TestZip reads all the files in the archive and checks their cyclic redundancy checks and the file headers. Write lets us write a file to the archive. So does write_str, but the contents can be a string or a bytes object. This class also has some data attributes for the file name, level of debug, and the comment. The PyZip file class has the write_py method. This searches for all files ending with the .py extension and then adds the file to the archive. And zipinfo has the method fromFile. This creates a zipinfo object for a file so it can be added to a zip file. It also has multiple attributes. But this isn't enough. Next, let's try zipping a file with Python.